looking more into President Trump reportedly planning to curb Chinese investments in U.S. technology. Now you've got China's Xi telling CEOs he's going to strike back at the United States. But now listen to this. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin said earlier today, quote, on behalf of President Trump, the stories on investment restrictions in Bloomberg and the Wall Street Journal are false, fake news. The leaker either doesn't exist or know the subject very well. Statement will be out not specific to China, but to all countries that are trying to steal our technology. Joining me now is Economist Ben Stein. Well, Ben, what do you say? I mean, is the president right here with regards to, I mean, this is kind of a global trade war that is brewing. Shouldn't we maybe just gone after the Chinese instead of messing with Canada and Mexico and the Europeans?
Trade wars are a bad thing, period. It's been proved over and over again that trade wars are a bad thing. But we are dealing with a unique situation, historically unique, in terms of our relations with trade and involving trade with China. China is a country which can undercut us every single time. And if they keep undercutting us, they are going to hollow out many of our industries, technology, as well as basic metals and other industries. It may be that although in general we do not like trade wars, it may be that we're going to have to put up some resistance to China. I hate to say this because the Chinese make a wonderful product. They make it at a great price. They take the money that they make from us and they reinvest it in our bonds. So it's not something we've taken lightly. But on the other hand, trade with China is a unique situation. There's never been anything quite like it in human history.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a Fox News op-ed, and according to that op-ed, China is cheating by protecting their home market from American imports with high tariffs, tricky non-tariff barriers, and costly, constantly changing regulations. Makes sense. China cheats by subsidizing the exports of government-owned national champions to crush the free market competitors and dominate the global markets. They cheat by preying on weak countries, Ben. They're subsidizing manufacturing with cheap loans and cheap energy.
They are a very, very, very aggressive power. But you know what? We are a very aggressive power, too. And I don't think we're just letting ourselves be pushed around. And I don't think President Obama let us be pushed around. I don't think President Bush 43 let us be pushed around. It's a myth that we're just a big marshmallow being pushed around. And as I say, for the ordinary American consumer going into Walmart, going into Costco or whatever stores there are, and seeing Chinese-made goods at incredible bargain prices, it's a great thing. What we do not want to have happen is have Pittsburgh, Detroit, and all these other important manufacturing cities be ghost towns because the Chinese can beat us at every kind of manufacturing. We owe it to ourselves to keep some kind of industrial base. And as to Chinese thefts of technology, that's been well documented. It's a really serious problem. I think President Trump is right to stand up to them, but let's do it with kid gloves, and certainly let's not do it to Canada or Mexico. Canada is our best friend in the whole world. Let's not do it to Canada. Canada is not a country to pick a fight with, except in a joke like Matt and Trey's show about blame Canada. I mean, that's we don't really want to fight with Canada.
The maple syrup fans across the country are very nervous. But let me ask you about, I want to go back to China here for a second. They've used the national security angle, the administration has, for all of this, basically, to kind of use this is an old law that's been on the books for decades, use that and say, well, this is about national security. Is it?
Well, to some extent it is. I mean, in the event that there were a war, God forbid, we would want to have a good, strong steel manufacturing capacity. We'd want to have good, strong manufacturing capacities in every kind of technology and every kind of metal. So it is, to some extent, a national security issue. But we don't have to get that far. We don't have to go down such a grim road. And certainly what we can do is we can take incredibly smart people like Mr. Mnuchin, incredibly smart people surrounding Mr. Trump, and we can talk to the Chinese without yelling and screaming. Right. And I don't think they're yelling and screaming at us. We don't need to yell and scream at them. Let's play it softly.
No, I agree with you. And Mnuchin has been over there. Wilbur Ross has been over there. Mike Pompeo's been over there. But real quick before I let you go, I don't have a ton of time, but there was a big story this morning. China eased their credit policy. They released about $100 billion for commercial banks there to boost lending, stimulus. Do you think that is going to help the Chinese?
The Chinese are already a super powerful industrial power. $100 billion in their economy is a drop in the bucket. It doesn't mean much one way or the other, except it points to the fact that they're willing to go to Keynesian stimulus to move the economy. But their economy is already fantastically strong. What their problem is going to be is the same as our problem, a labor shortage. That's going to be the real crisis for China down the road.
Interesting, and we're sitting on that right now here in this country. Ben Stein, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's great to have you on the show.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
All right, God
Thank
bless
you so much.
Too, sir.